Good morning, y'all. Good Saturday morning. It's a busy day for me today, but I did want to come on and give you guys a quick update on what has been going on the last few weeks. If you have not been tuning in, I just wanted to expand on a few things. Yeah, excuse this tissue in my nose. We are still on the drip drip. It's calming down just a little bit. I finished my last little bit of antibiotics yesterday. We just gonna power through because we have a few things to take care of, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop until that occurs. So the first update, if you've tuned in, I'll leave the video card up here. But your girl has moved into her own space. We're going to get a little creative, and I hope you guys help me along the journey to find some little pieces to add to the apartment. I have put up my bed, which I am going to get a video out, just giving you a little preview of how that journey went. I'll leave the card up here somewhere eventually. And I'm on a search for a couch. Preferably somewhere that does not run credit, because your girl is in the process of trying to get the credit straight, and we could definitely talk about that. That's a grown person thing to talk about, but we getting the credit straight, and I don't want to run my credit, but I do have proof that it works. So if anybody has any recommendations on someone who can let me pay to buy, rent to own or whatever, without any heavy stipulations, if you know anything like that, just let me know. But yeah, you'll be getting little updates here just to see how the space comes along, and then you'll get a full preview once I feel like it has made it to where it needs to be. I ended up moving my mattress in, heavy lifting, knees, arms, body was on fire. I went to sleep Friday morning, like 2 a.m., 1:30 a.m. I got up and had to go to the ER because my knees were on fire. It hurt to stand. It hurt to sit with my feet placed firmly on the ground. Like, it just made me have to move, and it was uncomfortable. I felt like something was about to purge from my body. So I went to the doctor, the ER, and the man said that I didn't have any fluid present. He also mentioned, I'm going to switch it up. He also mentioned that no fluid. It didn't seem like anything was out of place, but he put me on naproxen, which is, somebody said, was like a stronger Advil, and I took that for 7 days, and I haven't had any major issues since then. My knees are a little sore, like, tender if you press in a certain spot, but that's about it. But we're taking it easy. We're not going to do too much. Then what happened? So my appointments were next. So that following Monday, I went for my MRI. I woke up at 3:30, left out about 4:30 because it's about a 2-hour drive to the particular hospital that I chose. So we got there, and when we got there, I didn't get a chance to get all of the footage that I wanted to because it was just so out of place. When I got there, nobody was present in the outpatient area. So the one lady that we did find, she was like, "You here for a procedure?" And I told her what it was, and she was like, "Oh, she probably not gonna be here until 10." And I'm like, so we went and sat back into like the little waiting area, or what we thought was the waiting area, and we just saw a whole bunch of nurses and doctors passing by. Some said good morning, some didn't. Then we finally got up, like, let's go ask again, and then we found the particular waiting room that I was supposed to be in, and I got checked in. So they messed me up because I was supposed to do everything 2-day process right behind each other, sort of same hospital, so that I can pay my my down payment one time, but they ended up breaking me up, so I had to go to 2 different locations. So that means I had to pay 2 different locations a down payment for a procedure. So I was trying to ask, is it possible if I can lower this one so that I can make sure that this one is paid? And they were like, no, once you set an amount, you gotta pay it. So I paid it. Boom, got situated for that one. MRI, they tried to stick me 3 times. They had 3 different women stick me. I think I got a total of 6 sticks for my IV, for the MRI, for the contrast. My blood was not giving, my veins were not giving. But finally, the last lady got me good, and she got me in this hand. Yeah, she finally got me, and we finally got the process done. I went under the machine. I heard a whole bunch of noise, but she gave me like some earplugs and earbuds so that I can listen to music. So she was like, what you want to listen to? I said, T-Pain. She said, how do you spell that? I said T and Pain. So she was like, okay. So I listened to the T-Pain Pandora station, and I heard mostly Akon. I think I drifted off to sleep. So I tried to keep my eyes closed because I don't know if I'm claustrophobic, but you just don't like being in tight spaces for a long time, feeling like you're gonna get stuck. I thought my IV was leaking for a minute when she started with the contrast. I was like, is it supposed to leak? She was like, no. But I think I just felt the coolness of the contrast going into my body. But yeah, that was a quick process. I mean, I think I stayed in there about an hour. But like I said, I think I dozed off, so that helped a lot. So December 8th, I was supposed to go in for my CT scans, sternogram, x-ray, and lumbar puncture, spinal tap. And I got there, checked in, got undressed. They were about to stick me for an IV, and my blood still was not giving. Veins were still not giving. So the lady was like, I'm just going to let the second nurse get you. So I got into the room, undressed, in the bed, waiting for the next process. Didn't get any footage of that either, so I was a little upset with myself. So she began, she was like, we're going to get you a stick, an IV stick, and boom. What kind of medicines are you on? What kind of prescriptions are you taking? So I told her that I was on my antibiotic. I told her that I was on steroids, the prednisone, but I took the last one the following week, and my nighttime, something like Zyrtec, I think it's Zyrtec, something like that. And also, I was taking the naproxen. That was my last day to take the naproxen. She was like, whoa, what milligram? So we looked on the bottle, 300 milligrams twice a day. She's like, yeah, that might be a problem. So let me call down and see if there's going to be an issue with your procedures. Called down. Nobody had an answer for her, so she went down to actually speak to him. Came back, yeah, we're going to have to cancel you today because the naproxen is a blood thinner. If we stick you in the spine, you might bleed out. What? So I'm upset. I'm like, nobody told me what not to take. Nobody called me to even tell me, should I eat before I get there? Should I be drinking water before I get there? You know, the courtesy call that you get before any outpatient surgery or any surgery, don't eat, don't take this. Yeah, I didn't get that call. So I'm highly pissed. I'm upset. I'm upset at this point. Yes, I'm upset. I could not look at the lady. My mom had to talk to her and was like, well, is it possible? Can I go ahead and do my CT and my x-ray since I'm already here? She was like, no, it's a process together. So I'm like, am I going to get my money back? I just paid this lady at the at the admissions part. Like, do I get my money back? Like, what? So she was like, just call your provider and get them to reschedule for you. So I called my provider, told them what happened. She was like, yeah, they were supposed to tell you that you call the hospital's scheduling and go ahead and schedule it. So I called later in the week. I waited a couple days because I was like, I don't even know if I want to get stuck the rest of this month. I don't even know if I, can financially. Like, the back and forth, I went 2 hours. There was gas money wasted, a full day wasted for me. But yeah, long story short, I called. They said they need the provider to do it because it's a special procedure. So I called back and told them, you guys need to call. They got me scheduled for this coming Monday, December the 16th.
Hey, Miss Knight, this is Julie with Dr. I was just returning a phone call to you regarding the rescheduling of your CT cysternogram. So we have that rescheduled for December the 19th. Check in at 10 a.m. Please eat a very light breakfast, clear fluids up to 2 hours prior to the procedure. No aspirin, no anti-inflammatories, no naproxen 5 days prior to the procedure. If you have any additional questions, please give us a call back.
They got me scheduled for this coming Monday, December the 16th, and I will try my best, you guys, to get you some footage, because yeah, y'all need to see that I can't make this up. it's been very testing of my patience. This beautiful chaos, I'm trying to learn whatever the Lord is trying to teach me. I'm trying. Y'all be patient with me. But yeah, just stay tuned with me, guys. Stay tuned for the footage that I'll be dropping next. I want to make sure I document this because it's important. I feel like it's very important. The fact that I have named this season Beautiful Chaos, I need to document this because we're going to come up out of it. And I need to see the process. I need to see it myself, and I want you guys to see it too. It's growth in this. It's growth in this. So, yeah, just stay tuned. And we're going to have some good stuff for you. Stay tuned to the lives that are popping up. Go back and rewatch what you need to rewatch because there's some good things in all of those with the guests that I have on. They are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. Don't forget, I love you guys. And don't forget to tell me how you bossing.